The epic and unbeatable at Scrabble. The nerds with attitude.
Everybody watch it.
Yeah.
Yes.
WandaVision.
I'm very interested.
I knew
in
it.
Noah's thing. I am very interested. But
Just wanted to say I was right.
That was
Just
scary.
wanted to say I was right.
welcome to the N.W.A. Nerds with Attitude. Today, before we get into the show, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, or hit the dislike button. Comment below. Make sure you comment saying that you subscribe. Do that. Alright. Well then, you know the title. You read it. We the N.W.A. Nerds with Attitude. I am one of your humble hosts, Shin the Hero, aka Walt, and I am with OldHunterRage, Isaac,
Hey, everybody.
Flores Bloom, Noah,
What's up, everybody?
and AnimusPrime, JR.
What is up?
Was new.
It was better than hey, like Krusty over here.
And we talking about episode 4 of WandaVision. WandaVision. I feel like this was the turning point episode, as you way. This episode, we're gonna go to Noah because he wasn't really feeling it. Was this the episode that pulled you in?
No, sir.
Oh boy,
Shocker.
why? This gave you everything you wanted.
They gave me everything I already knew.
Oh my goodness.
What do you mean? Like,
That's not the point.
They gave me everything I knew, man. Like, is the black girl more important than I think she is?
yes. I mean, she was the first legit Miss or Captain Marvel before the whole Marvel thing happened and everything.
So she's not Captain Marvel no more?
She's not Captain Marvel right now. She doesn't have her powers because she's Photon later down the road.
Okay, yeah, listen. I'm more interested in the black girl story than Wanda's story. I can care less.
I mean, we didn't even get any Wanda, a lot of Wanda or Vision in this episode.
Listen, everybody knew Vision was dead. Wanda just want Vision back. She wants to build a life with him. That's why she's doing all this. So,
Did you not feel anything when she lost composure and everything, and then she looked when Vision came in, and you saw that big ass hole in his head, and he was pale and junk? Like, that didn't shake you or nothing?
no, he's dead. Everybody knew he's dead already.
Well, everybody didn't know he was dead. Like, for all we know, she could have brought him back to life in her
She can do that?
hexagon thing.
She's
Technically,
once her reality gets shut down, whenever that force field goes, Vision's going with that force field. He ain't gonna be in the show.
now, the only reason why I disagree with
life, then wow, she's amazing.
the only reason why I kind of disagree with that is when Monica got yeeted out, she still had her clothes on, and then when that operative went in the tunnels and everything, and that string came back was part that jump rope was attached to him. Part of that jump rope came back too.
Yo, if she's that strong, then I don't know how they lost to Thanos the first time. Where the fuck was she at the whole time? Fuck Wanda.
Dead.
She was
Yeah,
dead.
she was
She was
snapped.
dead.
Oh, fuck Wanda.
She was snapped.
Well, and that's the other thing.
know.
I don't think the people who were snapped, I don't think they were dead. I don't think they died.
But she was gone.
Yeah, she was gone because at the beginning of the
She
episode.
wasn't dead before she got snapped when they lost her in the first time.
Oh, you're talking about before she got snapped. Okay.
What was she doing? What was she doing the whole time?
She was with them.
She was sitting with Vision.
Yeah, she was
Oh,
with
she took Vision because Vision was dying too. Listen, who does people really care about Vision and Wanda like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked her brother more, but he died for Ultron movie, so shit.
You didn't see that coming.
What?
That's messed up. That's too soon.
For Wanda.
5 years later, it's still too soon.
Too soon for Wanda.
All the characters I liked in the third episode had nothing to do with Wanda. Had nothing to do with it. I was like, yeah, they need to get their own show because they're better characters than Wanda.
Hey man, my man Jimmy Woo.
Is that yeah? See, he needs to get his own show.
Like,
I enjoyed him.
That was more continuity type thing. Like he was practicing magic, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. And you saw him pull out that
magic.
Yeah,
he pull out that ID.
And then the girl,
I was like,
the old girl, she's from the first Thor movie.
Yeah.
Which one? Which girl?
The scientist chick, the doctor who comes in, who gets the TV broadcast and everything.
Listen, Walter, we saw the first Thor movie. I fell asleep in the movie theater, dog.
She was in the second Thor movie too.
I never saw the second one.
Oh, okay. Well,
I went to the first Thor movie to the third one. Like,
those weren't really popular.
that's a big upgrade.
I enjoyed the third one.
I mean, but we saw what happens to people when they got snapped, when they was coming back. Like, she thought she fell asleep and she was gone for like 3 years. But I mean, you got answers with that and everything, and you seen what was going on. It was a different feel from the first 3 episodes.
It was a different. I did enjoy this episode more than the first 3. Like, I was not struggling to watch this episode. I was so confused when they got snapped back, and I didn't know what the time frame was like, because they said like, that whole part threw me off. Because maybe I guess I'm not a Marvel fan.
What do you mean?
Like when the episode started and they got snapped back.
Yeah.
When they got snapped back, that was like 3 years, right?
Yeah, they were gone for like 5 years.
Okay. So when they was gone, and Wanda got snapped too.
Yeah, she was dusted in the great dust.
So when they got snapped back, what's the time frame when Wanda started doing this thing?
This happens
like
right after Endgame.
So this happens right after Endgame.
Yeah.
So when they got snapped back, she instantly started doing this reality.
No. Well, it's more on the line.
They beat Thanos. They all went their separate ways, and then Wanda.
Yeah, it's like right after they do the whole spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen Endgame. If you haven't, I don't know why the hell you even listening to this. But right after Iron Man dies and they have the wake, they have the funeral and everything for Iron Man, and Hawkeye talks to her, and she asked, "Do you think they know?" And then Hawkeye was like, "Yeah, they know. They're proud and all that jazz." After that, after Iron Man's funeral, like maybe less than like 3 weeks later, then this happens. She goes to New Jersey. She goes to this town, and then this happens.
Okay. So this takes place 3 weeks after Endgame.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So when the black girl got snapped back, there was a little time skip in between that.
Yeah, it was more like when Monica came back. That was like right at the middle end of Endgame. Like when Hulk snapped everybody back, that's where that happened. And then the funeral happens for Tony, and then the WandaVision happens. Then like right after the funeral, WandaVision happens. And then when the whole mission person thing happened, because the whole reason why they even happened is because Jimmy Woo was like, yeah, I had a person in witness protection, which harkens back to Ant-Man and all that junk. But he's like, yeah, and the family didn't even know he existed. And then you see Westview, and everybody is like, nah, dog, that don't exist. And you clearly see the sign that says Westview. He's like, nah, man, I'm from Eastview, homie. And then they leave. and then
okay,
all that happened. All that happens like three weeks, maybe a month or so after Endgame. It's right after Endgame.
Okay, I wish they need to put up like timestamps 3 months after Endgame. Like, it's all connected. They need to just put. If you follow, it's not that clear the way they was just jumping back and forth like that.
Well, I assume we're gonna get an episode of this show that it's like, since we got the beginning of episode 4 was from Monica's point of view from coming back from the snap and everything. We'll probably get an episode where it's Wanda coming home from the funeral, and then you see her.
That's probably gonna be like the last.
Do whatever she does.
Yeah.
Like there was like a mid-season trailer that came out, and there was like a certain part where she's sitting alone in this house.
Yeah.
And she looks.
She like eating cereal or something like that.
Yeah, and she was like kind of talking to her. It looked like she was talking to herself, but she was looking at the camera. So.
Ugh.
Oh. That's still the sitcom thing. That's the Modern Family office thing when she was talking to the camera. Because that's what they do in the modern day sitcoms now. That she was still in the sitcom thing. I thought you was talking about the one where she was sitting down, like eating something, like it was like she was eating cereal, and the TV kept changing.
And I hope this is not. I hope they don't go back to just Wanda and her little reality. And the times getting out. This is a '90s sitcom.
Yeah,
they're definitely gonna do that.
I mean,
Vision.
no, but listen. I don't know what I'm saying is I don't want them. They can do that. But then I don't want them to show us Monica's point of view again, and then they just fill in the blanks. This is how the helicopter got here. This is how the beekeeper got there. I don't. I'm fine with that. I hope they do something else.
We'll get back to you. JR, Isaac, JR first. Did you enjoy the episode?
Oh yeah, I really did.
Was this the episode where it was like, I'm in now?
No, I was always in. But in this episode, like I called it and said, this is the episode they're gonna answer like everything. They're gonna answer like what the hell's been going on, whether or not she's
they answered
part
some
of the
stuff.
problem, or yeah, they answer some stuff, like the helicopter thing and some stuff that was happening in her reality in the first 3 episodes, like the first 2 episodes. So I appreciate that, and I like seeing like in a different point of view, like how everybody like came back, because it's kind of different from what they showed from Far From Home, because they had like footage from Far From Home of people coming back, and how they came back was a little different. Like they literally like blipped back, but instead in this one, the ashes they formed back into them. So I thought that was.
It was a cool effect.
I don't know why they. It was a cool effect, but I don't know why they did that instead of like what they did with Far From Home. That part kind of confused.
Oh yeah, where they just
like they.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, they were just
It was like a flash of light, and then all of a sudden they're there.
Yeah, they weren't
But in
trying
this
to
one-
do it like how they did in this. But I get what you're saying. Isaac, did you enjoy the episode, and was this your boom, I'm in now moment?
Yes, I did enjoy the episode. I was in from episode 1, frankly, but this was the one where I was like, okay, I mean, I was okay with the whole sitcom thing, but this was the episode where I was like, all right, now I know that they're not using the sitcom thing as a gimmick to to just entertain people. And I will say, this episode made the beekeeper climbing out of the sewer way less intimidating and terrifying than it was in the original episode. I was like, oh,
I honestly did not find
that's
it
quite
intimidating.
Well, I mean,
You
it's
got
just
this
like
random beekeeper coming out of the sewers. That ain't a Ninja Turtle.
well, it's
Even
not
then,
like
would
it
you
was.
find a ninja?
Anyway.
What was you gonna say, Isaac? Before the cat came
Well,
in?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't. Shit.
Don't worry, we'll get back to Noah. Noah,
Cat got your tongue.
I figured this episode would have at least answered everything you wanted. At least it would have pulled you in.
Nah, man, like it was stuff you already knew. Like
How
I
did you
figured
know
like
about the helicopter?
Because I
the
just
beekeeper.
It was obvious. I was like, they're trying to get into the world. I was like, I got that from. It was like answering they called her from the radio. I was like, I don't know how they called her from the radio, but I was like, yeah, they're trying to get into wherever Wanda's at. So they sent in the little toy helicopter. They sent in the bee guy, even though I didn't know how he became the beekeeper, but I'm just ready for the whole end game, like whatever they're trying to lead to. It's
Gonna happen at the end.
It's fine, but shit, we need to come on with it.
So what has to happen for you to be hooked on the show and you can be excited for
The ending?
I don't know.
Probably.
To be honest, I really don't know.
What if I told you the twins? Did you laugh just because of how I said
Yes,
The twins.
What if I told you the twins are very important? Like, remember how you asked that? Vision is just gonna die when the whole thing is down. You also gotta remember she had kids. Do you
I just
think?
thought that was, I didn't think the kids was real. I thought that
No,
was just part of
the
reality.
kids are real.
You telling me she's so powerful she impregnated herself? Yeah,
The
man.
kid-
Wanda's
The kids
Wanda-
are real.
dog.
they're
Who-
mind babies.
Who impregnated Wanda?
It's a mind baby.
Wanda?
Like
She impregnated herself. All right, Wanda.
Like even in the comics, it was kind of weird too.
Yeah, Wanda's all powerful. Listen, I didn't care about Wanda in any of the Marvel movies she was in, or Vision. When he died, I was like, dang, dog, saw that coming. Goodbye, Vision, with your weak ass. Ain't doing shit. I guess it's just these Marvel characters for me. Wanda and Vision, I can care two shits about.
It's just you just don't care about the characters, basically.
I mean, it's not even that. Then the show started. Then it started off slow, and then the fourth episode, which was better than the first three. It's just, it's alright. It ain't no like spectacular show for me.
I'm not saying it's spectacular. I just was asking what it had to do to like be like, oh, I can't wait till the next episode.
I don't know, Walter. I can't answer you that. I'm not looking forward to the next episode.
Or yeah, like what it has to do for you. Like, I'm looking forward to the next episode.
No clue. Maybe if Wanda realized that they need to rescue Wanda or whatever they're trying to do, and Wanda needs to be a bad guy. She needs to start killing people for me to be invested, like actual.
Oh my god.
Okay, you say.
She kidnapped the whole time. Like, she has to be part.
Well, I mean,
She almost killed Mr. Hart in the very first episode.
yeah.
Like when that guy was choking, like he was pressuring her to answer like questions.
And I
And
need
she
to.
was like she was disturbed by it, and he starts choking, and the woman was like, "Stop it!" She was laughing, "Stop it!" But she was increasingly becoming more intense. Like she was telling her to stop it because she's killing him.
And I want them to, I need them to explain to me how powerful Wanda is. Because she can do all this, that she can bring back Jesus Christ himself. She impregnated herself. She created this whole little reality that can be watched from a TV. I was like, yeah, Wanda's all powerful. She almost killed Thanos in the movie. I was like, yeah, how strong is she, dog? Like,
I don't know how strong she is, but like they're.
You want a number of her power level?
I just need to explain her. Like, if she's this powerful, we didn't need the whole Marvel Universe movies for them to fight all those bad guys. They should have just got Wanda, and Wanda would have just handled that shit. But no. But just...
Now, this is the only thing I can say about that is, like, if you remember the montage where they was IDing every character and everything, and like they were the montage where they were watching the show and they was IDing everybody, the characters, and giving them the license and everything.
Oh yeah, okay.
These are real people. The only two people that didn't have an ID was her neighbor, who I forget her
Agnes.
Yeah, Agnes, and Vision. Vision was the only one that also. We know who Vision is, but we don't know who Agnes is. I think she is as powerful as this to a degree, because even in the comics, her powers are iffy. But
in other words, they don't explain. I got you, dog.
You get an explanation from Hex Magic, because it's Hex Magic. If Doctor Strange shows up in this, he'll probably explain it a little better. But I don't think she's alone in this. That's what I think.
Okay, you think there's somebody else?
There's somebody else assisting her with this, or there's somebody else that granted her these abilities, increased her abilities a little bit more. That's what I think.
I got you.
And people probably in the comments down below, but there's people who have been saying it might be Mephisto. I hope it's not Mephisto, but he does play a very big role for the twins.
That's true.
It seems like people that use magic in Marvel Universe is like OP.
People in the Marvel Universe who do use magic are OP. They are broke.
So why the fuck they just can't? Oh.
Old school Doctor Strange is like arguably one of the most powerful Earth-based people. Dormammu, hell, Shimagoraf. You know Shimagoraf?
Oh yeah.
From Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That man is ridiculously broke.
Chaos Dimension.
But again, it's the whole thing with the Marvel Cinematic Universe anyway, with the whole magic thing, they still run the magic thing with science. So I don't know if they're gonna go full blown comic or they're gonna explain this away. But me to answer my own question, this wasn't the episode that pulled me, because I'm still on the fence on it. I'm intrigued, but this is not the episode that pulled me in.
How long is the series going? Did they say how long it's going to be? It's going to be 10 episodes.
There's 9 episodes, but from now what I've heard, there's a secret 10th episode.
What?
Yeah, like a hidden credits after credit scene. There's a secret 10th episode. From what rumors are saying, there's a secret 10th episode. There's only 9 episodes, but people are saying
a post-credit scene.
It's a post-credit scene episode. Let's just say that.
But okay.
Wanda better kill somebody in this whole series, bro. That's all.
I had a gripe with this show with the first few episodes because the episode itself is like 30 minutes long, something like that, right? And it only runs for about 22 minutes because the last 8 minutes of the episode is credits for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know whose idea that was.
Yeah.
But
That happened.
episode 4 is the only episode that I've actually sat through the credits because they played Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix, and I love that song.
Yeah, they did that for a reason.
I gotta give them to that.
They did that for a reason because of how the song entails of what Wanda, at the end of the very end of the episode where Wanda is like, nothing, honey. I have everything under control. And then that song played and everything, and then they do the whole end credit thing out there. Like, that was the reason why that song got played.
She's the Voodoo Child. Yeah.
Yeah. And she had children.
She's just a crazy chick with strong ass powers. They need to just
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Throw her in an insane asylum. Like Vision dead. Move on with your life, bruh.
It feels like she put herself in an insane asylum. That's probably what the whole show is.
That's basically what this is. This is like her therapy.
She's grieving, man. Damn.
Why is she
Yeah, but
grieving?
she's
She
taking-
kidnapped the whole town.
I mean,
She's grieving in her own way.
we don't know if she kidnapped the whole town.
Dog, she's making them live.
They're scared.
70s sitcom. She kidnapped them. These people had lives before Wanda.
Did they? Wouldn't you be in a
Yes.
sitcom?
That
They
old
were
couple
missing
of
people.
grandparents.
Wouldn't you
They
want to
got
be
it.
in a sitcom?
No, absolutely not.
Really?
Eh,
I would want
Depends on
to.
which sitcom.
Maybe in Boy Meets World, kind of, so I can meet Topanga, if you know what I mean.
And with that, we are done. Please, in the comments below, tell us what you thought about episode 4. If you liked it, disliked it, or whatnot. If you're looking forward to episode 5. And give us your theories and stuff down below. From all of us, from N.W.A, we call you peace out. We'll catch you in the next one.